All right, what we have for review today is Berry Veggie juice, 100% smoothie by Naked, a blend of 10 juices with added ingredients, no sugar added. So it's obviously they got berry and vegetables in it. Here's some that they include advertised right there on the front. There's going to be carrots, beets. Carrots, beets, sweet potatoes, cherries, strawberries, and corn. So let's jump right into it. I already have some poured out right here in my cup. It smells exactly like cherry starburst. Yes, this is exactly what it smells like. The very dark red starburst, that cherry smell, it's exactly what it smells like. And the consistency is that of, as you can see there, the consistency is that of a V8. Less thick than tomato juice, but definitely thicker than like orange juice or your typical juices. All right, so let's get right into it, see what it tastes like. Wow. Compared to the other juices, it's definitely not as sweet. About half as sweet, I would say. And it definitely tastes like you took a strawberry juice or a fruit juice, like a V8 Splash. It tastes like a V8 Splash mixed with a V8. If you can kind of put those two flavors in your head. A V8 Splash is usually very sweet, and then a regular V8 is kind of salty and has that flavor of tomato soup or vegetables. And it tastes like that. It tastes like a mixture of veggies and fruit, and that's exactly what it is. But I'd say it smells like a cherry starburst and tastes like a V8 Splash mixed with regular V8. All right, so that's what it looks like. Other flavors I can readily tease out: the carrots. I can definitely taste the carrots. I can taste the beet. I can taste the cherry. Definitely taste the cherry heavily. And a trace of strawberry. All right, let's go ahead and look at the nutrition facts. Looking at the nutrition facts, the nutrition facts on this particular label are for the entire bottle, which is 15.2 ounces. 100% of this product is juice. There's 250 calories in one bottle. 135 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of fat, 1.06 grams of potassium. So it's quite a bit. There's 1,060 milligrams of potassium, 30% of your daily value. That's probably because of all those vegetables. 70 grams of carbohydrates, a lot of carbs, but interestingly enough, there must be more starches from the vegetables because there's only 34 grams of sugar. So, and remember, those are all naturally occurring. What's impressive is there's 10 grams of protein. 10 grams of protein in this one bottle. I'm surprised by that. It's not something I was expecting. And vitamin and minerals, it's actually loaded with that. Vitamin A, 45%. Vitamin C, 400%. Niacin, 95%. Vitamin B12, 45%. Panthoic acid, 130%. Vitamin B6, 85%. You can read the rest. Okay, let's look at the breakdown on the juice. I'm not a big fan of Naked juices in general because typically they are... their first ingredient is apple juice. And as we all know, apple juice is not really good for you, and it's a very cheap juice. And so that makes sense to use it as the first thing. But let's go ahead and start here. Ingredient number 1, sweet cherry puree. Second ingredient is purple carrot juice from concentrate. All right, the next one is red beet juice from concentrate. Then the next ingredient is sweet potato puree. That's probably where all those carbohydrates come from, interestingly. Strawberry puree, plum puree, sweet corn puree, apple puree, chickpea puree, lemon juice, chicory root fiber, natural flavors, ascorbic acid, and then a bunch of other vitamins and minerals. So that's very interesting. And actually the vitamins and minerals are the ones that are down here. So they actually had to add vitamins and minerals to make it up here. One thing that was really interesting is after the cherry juice and after the carrot juice, the next was beet juice and then potato juice or potato puree. And I think, so actually this is going to take a hit in my opinion regarding the health impact. Looking at this other side, this is the goodness that's inside. And it's interesting to say per bottle weight before juicing. So that may not, who knows how accurate that is. This is the other side. All right, so that's naked juice. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my panels. This is definitely going to be, I'm going to give it a secondary. I'm going to call this a secondary food because of the, it's basically raw food that's been juiced, just like fresh orange juice. Yes, they're from concentrate, and yes, there's some added vitamins, but I'm not going to knock it for that because there's no added sugar and there's no added salt. So I'm going to call this a secondary food or juice. And then on my health continuum, I'm definitely going to give this a better than a juice and 4. I'll say 5. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Take it or leave it. No, I take that back. I'll bump it up to a 6. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. Take it or leave it because of the huge sugar component. Even though they're all natural sugars, potato puree, and most of this is juice with the fibers removed. So I think it's better than cereal or coffee or pork, but it's probably not much better off than milk or beef. And not up to the level of oatmeal and mango or whole watermelon. Okay, looking at the glycemic index scale, this is going to be real difficult to place, but I'm going to go ahead and place it at 50. More than orange juice because of the added potatoes and the fruit, but less than something like Coca-Cola. And this is an estimate, so I'm going to give it a 50 out of 100. So not terrible on the glycemic index scale. And I give it a 6 out of 10, so you're probably better off drinking this than not drinking it because it has the nice benefits of all the vitamins, minerals, and pure fruit juice. And it does still have a fair amount of dietary fiber. All right, well, I hope you liked this review. Thanks for watching. If you like these naked juices, please give this a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.